Whoa.
No, it's coming on heavy. Right, so yeah, so we're sat in the cabin. It's tipping down with rain outside, so we're just chewing the fat here. Hopefully the lighting's good enough. So just talking about kit, what we brought along, you know, on our TET trip here to Sweden. So, you know, what have we brought that we're really glad we brought? What have we, you know, maybe not brought along that we would do next time? And you know, what have we brought that really didn't need and wouldn't bother bringing next time? Any comments, Peter?
Yeah, I think I brought body armour for when it's nice and warm and sunny, and we haven't really had a suitable day yet. Glad I brought a pillow and a good airbed, and that's probably about it for me. Oh, and I'm really happy with my chair.
Yeah, I think we all agree that the chair, because I think there was some debate about this before we started, because Brian was wondering about whether or not to bring his chair. So we'll ask Brian what he thinks about that and point it at you, Brian.
Well, I'm pleased I've got my chair.
Yeah, because you were thinking that maybe it was just a bit of an extravagance, weren't you?
I just thought that these shelters would be somewhere to sit, but there isn't really. And we're sitting inside, of course, out of the weather.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't have been of us on a bench outside, so yeah, pleased I patched it. I mean, I've had it a while and it's getting a bit threadbare, but they're not expensive.
Yeah.
I'll probably buy another one, I think.
Yeah.
I was away camping somewhere and a fat lad sat on it and one of the things come through the material.
Yeah. They're just little lightweight. I mean, actually, they're all different makes, but they're all the same thing, aren't they? These little lightweight camping chairs. They're remarkably comfortable, and I definitely think it's worth the extra weight of carrying it. Just have the comfort of that when you're at camp. Yeah. And of course, you and I both brought the Trangia stoves. There's my Trangia stove down there in amongst all the stuff. So we both bought the Trangia stoves, and I don't think you can really improve on that for cooking, can you? I mean, the Trangias are brilliant.
Could do with a spark lighter.
I'm using the spirit burner, whereas Simon is using the gas. Now, of course, if they were both gas, you might run out of gas both at the same time. It is possible. And I suppose if you've got a spirit burner as well, it's unlikely you're going to run out of the spirits that you're using and the gas on your stove, but undecided about that.
Yeah, yeah. I just like the convenience, you know. I like the convenience. I mean, obviously the Trangia, when you buy it, comes as a spirit burning stove, but you buy the gas burner separately, and it's so much faster. It's cleaner. You don't end up with soot on all your pots and stuff, and you've got more control over the heat as well. Obviously the gas is a lot hotter, you know, so it boils the kettle much faster. My kettle boils in about a quarter of the time of yours, doesn't it? You know.
And
so,
of course,
talking of which, I think I'm going to make myself a cuppa.
It's probably unlikely you won't have a gas spillage.
Yeah,
I'll end up with a pannier full of methylated spirits because I put the top on properly.
Yeah, you had a bit of a spillage of the mess, but at least it evaporates off, doesn't it? You know. Yeah.
So we're still alive.
Anything else that you would bring next time?
Well, the only thing I would say is, I mean, that the airbed I've got, it does the job. You know, it pops up nice and small, and that's the beauty about it. It's nice and small. But the airbed I have that I really like, I haven't fetched that because it's quite bulky. It doesn't weigh anything really, but it's quite bulky. And I think if I had, I might rearrange things a bit and maybe fetch that. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with you. After a day's riding on the trails, you want a comfortable night's sleep, don't you? You want to be able to settle down comfortably, so it's worth having a comfortable airbed. Yeah.
The pillow I've got, I'm not impressed with. It's just like a flannel pillow, but the reason I have that is for the, you know, when you put your head on, you're not putting your head on a bit of rubber. So I'll probably look for a better pillow, I think.
Shipler, I don't know if I can get the camera on you where you're sat, but any comments, anything to add in?
Well, it's all riding gear based, and I think the thing that I'm really pleased I bought just before the trip was the Guyane Dakar Gore-Tex boots and wool socks combo. That was a winning combination. I've had dry, warm feet for the entire trip. What I would have probably done differently, I think, in terms of riding gear is I brought the Oxford Montreal 3s, which I thought waterproof and would be good. Turns out they're really hot and sticky. I would probably go for a light mesh jacket and mesh pants, fully breathable, and a good set of waterproofs. I think that's probably the winning combo. It's a lot lighter, faster to dry, and yeah, if you get cold, you put your waterproofs on, and that doubles up as a windbreaker. So that's me. And in terms of seats, I know you've got fancy seats, but I have a sheepskin, and I dare say that's.
I don't know if the camera's picking it up.
There's a sheepskin there.
Yeah, yeah.
And rolled up. That's
Of course.
very comfy.
What he's not telling you is,
That's me.
I've seen him sitting on our seats on the slide.
Yeah. That says a lot, doesn't it? That when he gets a sneaky moment, he pinches your seat.
I was just testing it, but it's not for me really.
Yeah.
It's too comfortable. I mean,
Yeah. In terms of the clothing, it's definitely layering up is definitely the answer, isn't it? You know, for this kind of riding, you know, and you know, because I've been doing this for a lot of years, I wear merino wool base layer. Everything fast drying, so if it gets wet, it dries out fast. You know, merino wool base layer. Then I've got this Paramo top, which I always wear, and then I've got a climb jacket, which is not waterproof. This is the Marrakesh jacket, and I'm wearing Marrakesh pants as well, and then a set of waterproofs over top. Mine are Scott waterproofs, wear over the top, and I just think that's a great combination. You know, keeps me warm, keeps me dry. When it warms up, strip down, it's fine. I've got City Adventure 2 boots on, but these are about, I don't know, I've had them about 10, 12 years, and I think the Gore-Tex lining's gone on them because they did leak a bit on that really heavy day. Got dry feet yesterday in the rain, but that really heavy day I got wet. I think we all did.
So thanks for watching this very informal discussion about our kit list for this 2-week ride on the Swedish TET. I will make a copy of the full kit list available for you to download. Have a look in the description to this video. I'll put a link there where you can download our full kit list if you might find that useful.